I heard somebody's mama want them to end the relationship. And normally, whoever this man or this woman is, they listening to their family. You hear me? Their family got all the input. So you know what angel number I was brought to? Angel number 523, and that's in toxicity. Stop a cycle. There is a precious situation that reflects a much larger pattern. Your guides want you to see it. Where in your life today can you stop a cycle of toxicity? Reflect on what it is that needs to end and write down a boundary you can put in place to do so. So, whoever this message is for, your mama wants you to establish a different connection with self, okay? Simultaneously, okay? It's the way you functioning out here. It's what the Jesus is saying. I don't know if you want to, if you are really at this stage of the game, regardless of how old you are, listening to your parents about who it is that you should date, or your friends. You could have some old friends who popping up and they don't like your person or something like that, and your person is having some type of difficulty, being themselves around your people. I'm hearing folks don't feel like this person of yours possess the intellectual tools um, to be a counterpart, and that they could be someone who is like, I don't know, from your school days or something, high school, college years, trade school, whatever. You hear me? I heard something about the Coliseum as well. That's an old club here. You hear me? Alcohol induces this person to, to have behavioral issues, all right? You could feel like you on a battleground too, is what I'm hearing. Every night I gotta fight for my love. Somebody be drinking black coffee to ease their tension. And then I'm hearing something, when it's like the call of duty. Somebody could play that a lot. But I'm hearing call on daddy. Somebody a comedian too. Somebody got jokes, especially when it comes to what all this is going to resort to, all right? Somebody been babbling a lot, talking a lot about your personal life, okay? But I'm hearing you have a different idea when it comes to how much it is that you can drink and what you want to pour in the cup. You looking at the glass as half empty, perhaps, all right? And talking about enough is enough. Somebody been talking to themselves up under their breath too about your folks, about your kin folks, all right? Somebody, kind of shysty too. They a different person in the morning after they done dried out, okay? This person can, or, they may or may not drink coffee as well, okay? Something about a gathering at a home or a homecoming, all right? And those who, I'm hearing, who could be invited. Those who could be invited. The admission. Where y'all going? It's a function or something. It's a meet and greet. Old friends, new friends, all right? It's a lot of mystery in the air, is what the G's are saying, okay? Somebody's child is in college. Hey, look, all this message may not resonate with you. It can just be bits and pieces, all right? You never know. But don't make the shoe fit. But it's something that you gonna have to wear, is what the G's are saying. It could be a drink in your face. Somebody is a drama stick. They are a representative of the drama king and queen club around these parts, okay? cold climate versus warm climate, all right? I don't know where y'all live, but it's the host or the hostess, okay? It could be somewhere that you're visiting or a trip that was planned, all right? And everybody mixing and mingling at this gathering. Whoever your person is, I'm hearing something when it comes to something that's peaking. Y'all could be watching like a sports game or something, or some old fights is what I'm hearing. Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Peter Piper, pick a. Somebody's stuttering, they tense, but they gonna get loose once they get to drinking. So it could be somebody who's coming, you know what I'm saying, and they always clinking a glass. They always got a drink in hand, all right? Well, I'm hearing Who's the Boss. Y'all remember that show? Who's the Boss? So y'all know how that show was, you know. Tony Danza. Shout out to Tony Danza, Alyssa Milano, Judith Light, and I forgot the little boy's name. But that's the stage of the game, something like that. Somebody mouth almighty too. Somebody looking at somebody like they Benson. Somebody's mama don't like it. Let's see what's good. Y'all know what I'm here to do. I'm here to get you hip to the actual factuals, baby. Get you hip to what you hip to and hip you on to what may be hidden. Fresh season. Somebody a drug too. They gonna be a guest, all right? That could be the battleground too, because whoever this person is who is a druggie, they drug of choice is somebody else's worst enemy, all right? Look at this. Panhandling. That's somebody's intellectual tool too. You hear me? It's a mature crowd is what I'm hearing as well. Fraternizing with the enemy. It's the spiritual game for you. It's good music. It's some college graduates around. All right? It ain't enough parking at this place is what I'm hearing. Okay? So, in toxicity, setting boundaries. Setting boundaries. It's 3 people I'm hearing. And I'm hearing something like a 4-year period. A 4-year period when it comes to whoever you are, a cycle that you were in, okay? A cycle that you were in, and you felt like I don't know, that cycle was toxic, and you can be in a new chapter in your life, okay? Starting something new, but you feeling this pull towards somebody, and it's making me feel like I didn't upload it. No, it's uploaded, but they didn't tell me to unlock it yet. It's from June 9th. Somebody uneasy as hell, all right? Perhaps it's a few parents, okay? It could be the mother, the father, and an aunt or uncle who was like a parent as well, who was at this gathering. I'm seeing cigars. I'm seeing, a lot of puffing going on, a lot of green, a lot of drinking, but somebody else, got, it's something that's about to be revealed, all right? It's something that's about to be revealed. So the G's been trying to get you to learn something, okay? And while you're mixing and mingling, or you could be sitting off to the side, okay? I'm seeing a server, somebody serving drinks, they serving cocktails. Somebody read their energy already, and it's the way they chop, it's the conversation that they having. All right, they don't feel like this person has the intellectual tools, and then here's this epiphany. Okay, same taste in their mouth is what I'm hearing. The same taste in their mouth. Old friends meeting new friends, but the love of your life is near or on your mind. Okay, and I feel like whichever one of these parents, because they all in the same game. Okay, game is their middle name, but they tired of playing. They tired of playing, and they want you to see somebody for who they really are. What's coming soon is this conversation. Somebody just gonna be babbling though, and I'm hearing it could be a guy who has on Tommy Hilfiger, but take it how it resonates. This person could be flicking a bic or using a bic to crack open a beer, a bottle of beer or something. Okay, and I feel like too some people gonna be a little irritated. All right, at this gathering because it could be a lot of kids around and there's too much smoking and drinking going on and everybody puffing and everybody grabbing for they grabbing straws. Okay, somebody done flipped a coin. This old cycle is what I'm hearing. And this coincides with angel number 523 as well when it comes to what you have been reflecting on. That chapter ain't seeming too old for somebody. That chapter ain't seeming too old for somebody. Somebody want to reconcile with you. What's at the bottom? Or you want to reconcile with somebody. But I'm feeling like, the energy is tense, okay? The conversations that's, simultaneously being had with these new friends and these old friends at this gathering. It's like, they having some type of administrative affairs about your personal life. So look, this man or this woman in this past 4 years been trying to find themselves, okay? They've been trying to find themselves. But somebody is finding something real funny. And everybody want to get, they want some shits and giggles too. It's a few parents, as I'm hearing, that's engaged in these conversations, okay? And then I don't know, when it comes to these new friends at this gathering, okay, some of them could be sober, is what I'm hearing. So they ain't getting a joke between a parent and they don't think something is funny. They don't think something is funny. Somebody drunk. Somebody talking a lot too. They talking a lot and they talking a lot about somebody from the past, alright? They're just enamored with their energy. Period. And I'm hearing something like it's the new them. The new them. So this is a fresh season and somebody fresh to death. But their spiritual insight too, I feel like they've been in hermit mode. Somebody's been very analytical about their own energy, about the energy of the people who they commune with on a regular basis, okay? And a reconciliation that's been on their mind. It's a lie that's been told, okay? And it has a lot to do with this new season. But it's very essential. Somebody ain't feeling this energy. They're not feeling this energy. They feeling where they being pulled back to. Ooh, where they being pulled back to. And these new friends, you hear me? They're like angels in disguise because of some events that's been discussed with these new friends, maybe on a vacation or something, or over drinks, or watching a sports game or something, and they having some difficulties acting like they can relate, and their advice, nowadays is making a lot of goddamn sense, man. A lot of goddamn sense. Chosen. It says y'all gotta meet face to face. 15:57. I just saw on the clock. Okay. Somebody is very knowledgeable when it comes to this old chapter, and I don't know, it's location could be an issue. All right. Location could be an issue. I heard something about hot and cold climates. Location could be an issue. But it's kind of like someone has been substituting. They have been substituting. And they've been taught differently in this connection. They've been taught about this latest lie. They also been taught about what has been hidden, but it's kind of like it was implanted. It's kind of like, when they were on a break with somebody and they were having these conversations with these new group of friends, or, some family members that they haven't dealt with in a while who are high vibrational now, okay? It's some intellectual tools that was used, okay? Some spiritual tools that was used to, in a manner of speaking. And somebody didn't recognize, analyze, and realize that somebody has been substituted. Look at that there. A love of their own. Penny with a hole in it. I don't know who this hostess is, but they're spiritually mature enough to understand what's going on as well, especially when it comes to these conversations that's being had. And they're overprotective. Somebody has reached their spiritual peak. And I don't know, it's kind of like somebody who is very youthful, could be, 10, 20 years younger than this group of people that they're talking to, and they schooling them. They giving them some spiritual game, all right? And these parents, all right? These parents, I'm hearing something when it comes to, something that is spiritually inclined about hellos and goodbyes, all right? And somebody's selling wolf tickets. That's this lie. And this ancestor who's been coming up in a lot of conversations, okay? They're missed, especially around holiday times, but here recently they are being spoke of, okay? Like granddaddy or grandmommy wouldn't like them, cuzzo wouldn't like them type energy, okay? In this toxicity, stop a cycle. Set some boundaries. Pause for the cause. Get your comfort levels together, okay? Somebody hormonal. Somebody is unintelligent when it comes to this babbling too, and it's leaving a bad taste in somebody's mouth, and somebody's animal do not like this person, and they are taking that for face value. At first they could have, but they was like, something has changed. Okay, somebody feeling like they a little broken hearted too. Somebody feeling like they a little broken hearted. Look, the energy is light, but somebody is dark, and their behavior is off. And somebody is remembering this person from a location somewhere different, okay? I'm hearing call on daddy, call daddy. Daddy don't play no MFing games neither. Daddy don't play no games. So look, what's up with the napkin? What's on the napkin? Somebody trying to wipe something up. Somebody trying to wipe something up. So following your heart, becoming motivated about somebody who has been preying on your energy. G said that it's about to stop. Because everybody want to box you in, okay? It's what's been created behind the scenes without you knowing. Without you knowing, okay? This deceased loved one about to have somebody doing a U-turn. About them having them pumping their brakes real quick. Because they didn't see this at first. Because they was influenced by this dark ass energy, but they've been influenced and motivated by a chosen one now, okay? And what's on the table, the line that's been drawn is somebody who is still deeply in love with somebody from their past, okay? Everybody don't know it though. Everybody don't know it. But somebody in this parking lot knows about this person who don't know how to act, who don't know how to hold their liquor. Masculine energy. Air sign. Law 32, they're appealing to your fantasies, okay? Somebody was fantasizing about an ordeal, okay? And this ordeal was, they kind of like regretting it now. They kind of like regretting the choices that they've made. And it's a lot, look, and it's a lot. Look what's up under this one, though. Look what's up under this one. Is this the deceased the deceased loved one who's been talked about? It's a lot that's been synchronized, okay? And when it comes to this reconciliation, it's about to happen. Sky. Guilty. Somebody about to get in the shower or the bathtub or something, take a bath because they didn't did something strange and it brought down their menstrual. Something happened and it brought down their menstrual. And look at what happened. I said something about college and what's hidden. That somebody is about to dipset just as soon as they take this toddler to the doctor. There's a lot that has changed in this connection, and whoever this person is who's been trying to establish themselves and wedge themselves in this family, the joke about to be on them. Yep, the joke about to be on them, okay? Because somebody ready and they not entertaining this mixed foolery anymore, okay? They finding that they have 3 major objectives, all right? They feel like they've aged, they feel like they've grown, and they do feel like they have excelled when it comes to their curiosity with spirituality, okay? And somebody who's been lying about them being spiritual or about them having a love for God, okay? The only time they want to talk about spirituality or speak something verbatim from a sermon or a spiritual message is when they drinking.